Get the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Experts say a new breed of car thieves are spreading across the country. They're now using devices that look like Bluetooth speakers or mobile phones to interface with the vehicle's control system. They're able to steal your car without needing the key, sometimes in just 15 seconds or so. So they say if you see someone circling your car, call the cops. The crooks are able to buy the devices online for a few $1,000s. That's from Canis Labs, a cybersecurity firm. I hear you. Anybody that I've ever talked to or have known that's either stolen a car or been in law enforcement, either. I can't imagine them spending $3,000 as a sound investment to go steal cars. You kind of just do it because you're just going to steal cars. You're not really making an investment.
A business plan?
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys.
It's more sophisticated.
Lay out the deck here. All right, so we're going to spend this to get this, and here's the... But I hear you. I guess if you have a massive operation, and where do you get this? Mike, do you just get on the dark web, probably? You can't, like, get it from eBay or anything, right? Yeah, with everything having computers, I'm sure. But if they're not connected to things, how do you hack it? You know, they'll be like airplanes. What if somebody hacks it and then sends it down? But if it's not like on a system, if there's not a road to the house, how do you get the car to the house? I guess is my point.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they're talking to people at the radio. All right, we got but if it's not connected, like my car is not connected to anything. It has a computer in it, but it's just within itself.
Maybe it's like whatever the fob sends to the car.
Sure, but you got to be close, and that's the airplane thing for me. What are you gonna do? Have them trampoline you up next to it? Boop.
Yeah.
Then hack it. That's gonna be hard.
That makes me feel better about that.
Don't listen to me though. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure someone could absolutely knock this down.
Thanks, Bones.
But no. We're still not
Wow,
safe.
okay.
Beetlejuice 2 is officially confirmed by Warner Brothers. After months of rumors, Warner Brothers has confirmed the release of the sequel to Beetlejuice, which, by the way, when I was a kid, that movie was the jam. Daylight come and me wanna go home. So Michael Keaton was Beetlejuice. He came out from under the bed, right?
Yeah.
And you say it 3 times. He shows, it's showtime.
Alec Baldwin was in it.
Yeah. Dang. That was the movie. The problem is that now we're all old, and the people that would actually watch it and care about it won't care about it for the sake of being Beetlejuice 2. It's almost like they should just remake Beetlejuice.
Yeah, good point.
So, but Gina Davis was in it. That movie was awesome.
Winona Ryder.
And even the kid in it was the Wonder Years kid's Fred Savage's little brother, right? Wasn't it Ben Savage who was in that movie?
I don't know about that.
Who was it, Mike? That wasn't it? Which one was he in? He was in a movie, too, that was kind of like that.
Boy Meets World guy?
I don't know. Forget I said it. Forget the airplane thing, too, guys. I'm leading you guys down a goose chase you don't want to be down. Okay, moving on. Mike, let me know when you see what Little Monsters. You guys remember Little Monsters?
No.
Where the guy would kind of look like Beetlejuice? And he was a little monster. Maybe he came out from under the bed.
I thought
Beetlejuice
that
came from
Little
nowhere.
Monsters was a
I'm getting those two mixed up.
Oh, man.
No, Little
been a
Monsters
bit,
was a jam, too.
Oh, that's Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, see, now we're all over the place. Do you want to get your kids to eat their vegetables?
Yes.
Well, thank you for
Absolutely.
answering. Eat your own first.
I do.
Okay, 53% of parents with young kids have noticed their kids eating unwanted vegetables just to mimic them.
Okay.
So if you eat yours, do your kids go, well, Dad's cool, I'm going to eat mine?
You know what's funny is my little one eats salad.
Yeah, same.
Like, he loves salad.
Because?
Maybe because we eat salad.
A recent survey of 2,000 parents to children ages 6 and younger found that 53% have noticed their kids eating unwanted vegetables, especially just to mimic them.
The mimicking, these kids got to be really little. My kids don't want to mimic
I mean,
anything
your
I do.
16-year-old daughter
Nope.
doesn't mimic.
Nope.
That's from SWNS Digital. Forget traditional gold bands. Smart wedding rings allow you to feel your partner's heartbeat in real time. I'm good.
That's
good.
too much.
Yeah, it's too much. And it's also annoying. Like, why is this thing always beating?
And it's messing with your rhythm.
Yeah,
But I think because if she has a ring and you have a ring or whatever, like you and Caitlin, if that's what y'all had, it's synced up to where they talk to each other and you really are feeling her heartbeat from her ring,
I don't need to feel her heartbeat.
right?
Like, what if she's working out and you're not? Like, I don't want to feel that.
That's funny. The $500 HB ring lets you feel your partner's heartbeat in real time just by tapping it twice. As long as your partner's phone is connected to the internet, your ring will pulse in the same pattern as your partner's heart. Also,
that's right.
prove it. It's like when they do, like on Instagram, where it's like sound on, it shows like a wave file going up and down. That's not legit. That's just a graphic.
Right.
That's not really the wave. And I'm like, that's not. So the heartbeat could do the same thing. It also flashes a red line around the edge to animate the heartbeat like a hospital electrocardiogram. I feel like this is a waste of money. I feel like you'll get it and think it's fun, and then you won't charge it. Or you'll lose the cable.
And that's it.
Because everything's got a different cable now. I got like 5 things I got to charge. all have different cables.
Think about this. What if you could detect if your partner is having a heart attack?
What if we just let Apple make all the cables for everything so it was universal?
I like that.
Yeah. A lot of what ifs here. That's from the Daily Mail. Thank you. This ring, I have the Aura ring. I don't know what show I talked about this on, but was it on this show yesterday?
Yeah.
So just to monitor my sleep. I told my finger getting swollen up. I told Caitlin that yesterday when I got home from work, and she was like, "Yeah, just lift your hands above your head." And I was like, "Oh." I was going to town. Dishwashing soap, my finger, it was all blown up. I'm trying to, and she was like, literally all you have to do is put your hand above your head and the blood goes down. She said, when you sleep, obviously. She said, so that's why because she had a really bad accident years ago. She goes, well, that's why you hold it up. When the doctor says you sprain your ankle, you hold it up. So the swelling goes down, the blood.
Oh.
Almost cut it off.
Oh, wow.
When all I had to do was put it above my head. Do you hate the way that your voice sounds when you hear it played back to you?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a scientific reason for that. When you talk, energy bounces around in your mouth, throat, and through your head directly to the inner portion of your ear, so that's what you're hearing. Other people, well, they don't hear it like you do because they're not hearing it from inside your head. So you hear your voice differently than they do when you use it, but when you hear it back, you hear it like everybody else hears it.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. When you hear your voice in a recording, you sound brighter or higher than what you're used to, which you could find irritating. That's from the Healthy magazine. Yeah, I hate my voice. I hate my voice. I hate how I talk. I hate what I say. I hate everything about it.
And that's your job.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah. Stop using your phone on the toilet. Now, this is something, before I went on the air, I went, oof, because I read this story last night. I never thought about this because I live with my phone on the toilet. Why shouldn't you use your phone on the toilet?
Dirty.
Well, because the air goes up, the poop air gets on your phone.
Yeah.
And then if you're eating with your phone, you're basically eating with a poop phone.
There you go.
Oh, is it if you flush or just?
Yeah, that's why they say close the lid, or maybe just in general.
That's why they say definitely close it if your toothbrush is anywhere nearby.
A 2019 survey found that most people use their phones on the toilet. I bet it's even more now. So here's what's up. We give our phones to, if you have kids, to kids, and they have germs there. We also eat with our phones. We also use the bathroom with our phones. And if you use the bathroom with the phone, and you're in that bathroom where all the air is, it gets on your phone. And then if you give it to a kid, that's on the phone. And then you eat with it, you get all the germs. That's from studyfinds.org. John Leguizamo explains why he carries around $100 bills. I feel like John Leguizamo is probably really rich and a little bit removed from real life by this. And I like it. It sounds like he's a generous guy. But he talks about why he only carries around $100 bills. Everybody know who he is, by the way?
Nope. Yeah.
You know, I had to look him up. I knew his name, but when I saw him, I recognized him.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies.
So he said, I got a tip, folks. This ain't the 70s. You can't tip with $20 bills. People are going to throw that back at you. You got to give back. If people are giving you good service, hand them a $100 bill. So he walks around with hundreds.
That's cool.
I mean, I want to do that.
Yes, but I don't think people are going to throw it back if it's a 20. It's not the 70s. That wouldn't even happen in the 70s. Yeah. So I think he's just been rich for a long time, but I do like his generosity. Finally, there's a story about a woman getting an epidural. Yeah, my dog had to have one of those. That's why there's a patch of his back hair completely cut out. When he tore his ACLs, they had to give him one. So this guy's refusing to help pay for his wife's $8,000 hospital bill because she caved and got an epidural. So there's a mom. She's upset. She's like, should I kind of end this relationship because of this? So she got an epidural last minute. She didn't think she needed one or wanted one. They weren't going to get it. But because the bill went way up because she took it last minute. And so he's like, this has to come out of your personal savings.
What?
Because you're the one that wanted it. We talked about it. We decided we weren't going to do it. And I don't think he was like, you can't have one. Literally, I think they had just decided based on price. Or they had to declare they wanted it so insurance would take care of it pre.
Right. So here's the thing. He sounds like a real loser.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it sucks because she just had a baby with him.
But what if that was the agreement, though?
But that's fine. But what if it hurts so bad? You can't really make an agreement if you don't really know what you're agreeing to.
I get that.
Yeah, and he has no idea the pain she was experiencing to where she's like, okay. I really need to numb it from here on out. Let's go. And you think he'd just be like, okay, I get it. Let's go have these.
You'd think. But he's upset because that was $8,000.
He's a loser.
An epidural. He's a loser. All right, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Hey, just an update on the person that was outside. And Ray, can you play that voicemail again from the listener that we got? Scuba said it came in at like 4 o'clock this morning.
Hey, Bobby Bones and friends. We wanted to bring you a gift, so we decided to get in our car from Houston, Georgia, and take a road trip to hopefully come see you today. I hope I'm going to the right place.
So this person showed up. We sent Tim, our head of security, out there. Turns out it was just somebody wanting to promote their book.
I mean, that's creative.
No, we can't have people doing that.
Okay.
It's not creative to show. No, people do. I mean, you have to mail it. And so they were like, "We have gifts." There was no gift because I think I'd probably been like, "Oh, she has Tootsie Rolls." Okay, come on in.
That'd been nice.
There was no gift. It was just a book. Like, I wrote this book, and will you please talk about it? So that's what it was. Nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt. What are you looking at?
That's a 4-hour and 45-minute drive.
Yeah, you just mail it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's just not safe. So that's what's up. Thank you to everybody who called and had safety concerns, which was nobody, not a single listener. Cared to call and be like, be careful. They all were like, let her in because we want to see how this thing unfolds.
Thanks, guys.
But that's what happened. It was
Live stream it.
It was just somebody promoting a book. But thank you very much. All right, Morgan Wallen, Thought You Should Know, Bobby Bones Show. In the next segment, Lunchbox and I are going to reveal what was in that storage unit that we bought. And for a long time, we wouldn't say because we felt like it wasn't safe for us. We don't want somebody coming searching for us. We'll tell you. Do you have it? Do you have it with you?
No.
You don't?
No.
What is it?
Why are you acting like that?
Well, because there was just stuff in there. I don't want to.
Are you sure you're in the clear?
I don't know. Are we ever in the clear? We'll tell you next. Well, we had the shoes, obviously, that we sold.
Yeah.
You feel good about this? So we still cannot do this.
I mean,
It was his idea to do it today,
man, it's mine.
but I'm going to suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
You feel safe about it?
Yeah. I mean, I felt like there was a news story that kind of.
Oh, yeah, I saw it too.
What?
We'll get to
Really?
that.
Story.
All right, give us a second. We'll come right back. nervous about this segment just because, I guess, of when we're doing it. I don't think I'd ever felt good about it, but we got our money together, and Lunchbox and I bought a storage unit, and not an empty one where somebody had not paid their bill, so then they auction it off. And they just show you a picture from outside of it. They don't tell you exactly what's in it. And so we made a deal. I'd pay for 75% of it. He'd pay for 25%, and then he would do the selling. Now, that was this whole story by itself.
And we made a lot of money.
We made a decent amount of money, but we lost a lot of money, too. It's just mishaps along the way. But we would never talk about what else was in it. So...
Hey, can you blur us?
No.
They blur us for just this part?
Yeah.
So I'll let you decide what you want to share. So in the storage unit, there were a lot of shoes.
A lot of shoes.
But there were also some clothes.
Yeah, some clothes.
What happened to those?
I donated them.
Okay.
I mean, what are you going to do with them?
Oh, no. Sell them.
Well,
It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, there was one with a jacket that I was like, oh, this will definitely give us away. Like it had like a...
Well, don't say what it had on.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I
What?
don't.
Yeah. Don't say them now.
It's about to give you up.
What else, generically speaking?
Let's say that my wife and I went, and she was so excited because we used to watch Storage Wars. So she went with me to empty the locker, and we're so excited. And we start going through the box. And she immediately goes, I don't like to see more. I don't like to see more, and backed away. And there were 2 different types of boxes of bullets. One had 8 missing, one had 7 missing. And I'm like, where'd they go? Like, well, what were they used for? And then there was a silencer.
That's
With a
always
laser.
not good.
No, this is not. Wait,
Exactly,
what if
this is why we didn't
like
share.
Part of a
Oh, that's
yeah.
what I thought
an
immediately.
unsolved case.
Well,
Why do you think I was scared out of my mind?
we sold the shoes. What you want from us? But yeah, a silencer with a laser.
Oh.
And then,
Missing bullets.
and you know,
And there was burner
burner
phones.
phones.
Burner phones?
Burner phones.
Oh, what if they
Oh, yeah. And
work for
Amy, you got it.
the, like a, I don't know, even America. Let's work with the CIA or something.
No.
That's not
no,
definitely
no.
CIA. These ain't the
No.
good guys.
In a storage unit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely 2 burner phones, and it had a charger, and I thought about plugging it in, but then I got too scared.
Yeah, do it.
I got too
if you-
scared.
Where are the phones now? I don't know where the stuff is. I never even wanted it. Where are the phones now?
I still believe I have the phones.
Oh my
You
gosh.
still believe
Well,
you have
get
'em?
rid of those.
Maybe.
What
we
if
could
you-
we could really prank some people with those unknown numbers.
What if you plug it in and then it rings?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No, listen.
They're like, we
Here's
know
my
you
thing:
have
is if
the
they didn't pay the bill for their storage locker, they didn't pay the bill for the phone.
Or maybe they didn't pay it because
But what if I mean?
it's
And they're flip phones.
But it's burner phones, so maybe it's a prepaid
Totally.
plan
oh boy,
where
I
you
didn't think
don't
about
have
that.
to pay it as it goes because it's how they wouldn't track.
And so you just have a certain amount of minutes, and I still
Yeah.
got minutes on it, and I just hit
You got
last
minutes.
call.
You call 900 numbers all day long, baby.
Oh man, yeah. So I
So
still feel weird about the
Well, I mean, is
missing
anybody
bullets.
It was all
thinking
sus. What?
that it didn't get paid because he's,
Dead?
yeah.
Oh yeah, my wife and I had that conversation in
Okay.
the storage unit.
Oh.
We're like, either person's dead or in prison.
Or on the run?
Yeah, one of the 3. And that's when we decided we didn't like it anymore. Or she did. I was still in.
So, where's the silencer?
They gone.
They're gone.
They gone.
The river?
What did you do with it?
I didn't throw it in the
This
river.
sounds-
But it's
Are
not.
your
but it's not
fingerprints
with
on
you.
it?
But it's not with you.
No, it's not with
You
me.
don't have it. You don't own it anymore.
No.
Okay.
He threw it in a dumpster.
Hey, I want him to do it. Same reason as he doesn't want it now. I,
I thought about selling it, and then I was like,
No.
that's a bad idea.
Horrible
So
idea.
bullets, a silencer with a laser,
Wow.
burner phones, charger, clothes,
Yeah.
shoes.
I've always wanted to try a silencer.
No,
No.
no.
Yeah,
No.
like in the movies.
Anything else we want to share? Are we good there?
No, I think that's it, guys.
Nothing else?
No,
If
nothing
there
else.
is anything else, we don't feel we need to say it. I'm just gonna say that. So that's all we're gonna share, and then we're not gonna mention this anymore. It's not gonna be a running joke.
Yeah.
We're going to keep silent.
We're gonna put those silencers on our mouth after this, and if there is anything, we will not share it. What else?
Okay.
But that's the deal. There was another story, and this is kind of what motivated Lunchbox to go, hey, did you see the story? And we should share. So this dude did the same thing we did when he bought a storage unit, and he paid $250 for it. And so he goes and he's going through it. It's in Joplin, Missouri, and there was a whole chest, and he opens up his kid pictures.
Oh.
Yeah. and not like school pictures, like bad stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they were able to trace it back to this dude. They know who it is. It definitely was what you think it was. And they investigated. A detective said, yep, that's who leased the unit. And so now they got him.
That's so terrible.
Dang.
We didn't find that.
That's good.
We found a step down, but that step down still is pretty dangerous and scary to us.
Maybe y'all should get out of this business.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We made some good money though, bro.
Yeah, we made some good money. We're starting to look at other units.
I know, maybe look.
Yeah.
I maybe
We
You
need to
haven't
dabble.
learned
yeah,
your
maybe
lesson?
dabble in it. I probably stared at a couple things. I
Okay.
mean, if it popped up on the internet right in front of me and I saw the prices, I wouldn't turn away.
Yeah.
I would look.
Sounds stressful.
I think we learned a
Yeah.
lot from that first.
Oh, man.
We'll call it a JV between Lunchbox and I.
What did you learn?
Well, this joint venture that we have been in together, I just got to get it in writing from him what he's going to do.
No. And I learned the mishaps of eBay. Like I learned it's a trial and error thing. When you open a business, you're going to have pitfalls, but you're going to have mistakes. And you don't know those mistakes until you actually open for business. And that's what happened. And you got to learn to pivot and adjust. And that's what we did. And
Sure.
We did
came
make
out.
some money, but I felt like we lost money in a really dumb way.
But now he will never make that mistake.
It wasn't
Right.
like we're trying to figure it out. We just didn't do it right, even though it was laid in front of us how to mail things.
No.
That's okay. We made $350 each, or we made about $120 each, or something like that. After,
No!
After how much I paid into it.
Oh yeah, you made about $200 cash.
Wasn't cash. I got it in Venmo, so it wasn't cash.
Well, I was gonna bring it cash, but you told me Venmo.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We're done with this segment.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Please keep it
Oh,
quiet.
Okay, we won't.
Don't, don't play it on the podcast too loud. When you're listening to it, keep it at a low level. We'll come right back. Okay, let's play. What year was it? Let go.
What year was it? What year was it?
What year did it happen? The number one country song is Faith Hill, The Way You Love Me.
Ooh, I love the way you love me. There's nowhere else.
The number one pop song is Savage Garden, I Knew I Loved You.
I knew I loved you before I met you.
That's a jam.
Having a dream
Yeah, act like you don't like it. You're a liar. Jam. Number one movie is Gladiator with Russell Crowe, Joaquin Phoenix. The movie went on to make $500 million at the box office. And in pop culture, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt got married. The lavish wedding featured 50,000 flowers, 4 bands, and a 13-minute fireworks display. What year was it? Faith Hill, The Way You Love Me, Savage Garden, I Knew I Loved You, Gladiator, and the marriage of Jen Aniston and Brad Pitt. Let me know when you're in.
Dang. I got
Lunch is
it.
in, Eddie's in.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm in.
How you feel about it? Good?
I normally feel really good at this, but not today.
What do you have?
1998.
Lunchbox?
Well, I forgot Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were even married. 1998.
Oh,
Spaghetti?
Man, I jumped around 99, 2000, but I ended up in 1998.
oh.
All three of you went 1998. Wow. And well, how about it? All three of you are wrong.
What?
Oh,
99.
97.
2000.
2000.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Missed
my
by a
God.
couple there.
Oh,
Dang.
wow. Okie dokie.
No winner.
really?
And today was the $10,000 prize to one of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Dang it.
And you had a chance to multiply it when we spun the wheel.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry. So no prize today. Amy's daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Yes.
Pretty cool. 16.
16.
Crazy. I
Yeah.
saw you took her cupcakes, but you were like, is she too old for cupcakes?
Yeah, I started to think that in the process.
Where did you take them?
When I was driving there. School.
In the
I
middle
mean,
of the
dur-
school day or like the end of the school day?
Or like her softball part of the day. So, and I mean, I checked with her coach before, but then I started to think like when I was walking up, I felt very like, is she going to think this is really lame? And everything went well. It was fine. I don't think your kids are ever too old to do that, by the way. So
I
if you-
don't think you're ever too old for cupcakes.
Never.
If
But
you
you're-
brought me cupcakes
Okay.
and you surprised me, I'd be like, dang, that's so cool. I like cupcakes.
But around
Perfect.
your friends, though, and it's your mom, a little
Hey.
different.
I know that's where
It's still cupcakes.
Oh, I agree.
They get cupcakes too. I think that's why it's cool. Because you'd be like, I'm embarrassed. But if your friends also get cupcakes, they're probably like, I'm so happy your mom's here too.
Right. Okay. See, then that's how it went great. But like Eddie's thought that he just said out loud, that's what I had driving there, like thinking, oh, especially, you know, kind of emailing her coach behind her back and making sure that it's good. And walking up, I felt a little insecure, but it went well. So I would just encourage any parent, go for it.
Yeah, if it's cupcakes, if it's something that her friends will like too, of course, A plus. If you're just showing up to give her a hug because it's lunchtime, that's probably not going to go over that well.
Yeah. So I had all these cupcakes. They're all iced, but she doesn't like icing. So I left one cupcake with no icing.
She don't like icing,
And that
huh?
was hers.
No icing at all? She doesn't like sweets, really?
She loves sweets, but she's very particular about icing. So a lot of times she'll get cake and she'll just scrape all the icing off.
Wow.
And then just eat the cake part.
Wow.
Yeah.
But she likes sweets.
Oh, yes.
Does she like a specific icing? Because I don't like too much icing. Because when I get a cookie from Great American Cookie Company, I don't like that much icing on it. I like just a little bit, but some of it I don't want any at all. So same thing, I'll take it and I'll all off to the side because it's too much icing from Great American Cookie Company. But I love that cookie and I love that chocolate in that little white icing and just patches.
Ooh, that's good.
So, but maybe it's just specific icing.
Yeah, she appreciated the naked cupcake.
Man, I love Great American Cookie Company.
Oh, yeah.
I would go by the mall. I want to get I get a whole cake. It's not even a cake, a whole cookie. I eat a whole cookie cake. Now I feel terrible about it afterward. I don't know that I've ever actually eaten a whole one at once, but I know I have in a day. Because you get the whole one, you take it home. I would do that. I live by myself. I'd get a whole one and be like, I'm going to eat this over the next few days. No, 12 hours, the whole thing is gone. And you feel terrible. But that pound for pound might be the best dessert.
Yeah. I agree with you, but white icing only.
No, I like the chocolate too. And the thing is, they probably don't even taste different.
They do.
Oh, icing tastes different.
It's probably like M&M's. They're different colors, but they don't really taste any different.
The chocolate tastes like chocolate.
Let me go over and talk to Daniel in Georgia. We were talking about these rings you can buy that you feel each other's heartbeat in. So, Daniel, what's going on with you, buddy?
So my buddy and his wife had a pair of these rings, and so one day he decided he just wanted to be sweet and like just feel her heartbeat or whatever, and her heartbeat was going crazy. Like, it was out of this world crazy. So he's like, oh, my God. So he tried to call her to make sure everything was okay. But when he called her, she didn't answer. So he was like, oh, my God, something's got to be wrong. Something's totally wrong. So he checked her Life 360, and it ended up that she was at a local hotel.
This is terrible.
This is not true.
No,
This is terrible.
This is
Dude,
so-
I knew it was going this
Go
way.
ahead. Go ahead.
So they ended up getting a divorce.
Yeah.
He found out that she was actually at the hotel having an affair, and they ended up getting a divorce.
Because of that heartbeat ring.
This is not good.
I feel like this is one of those stories. That
And also, he feels less than.
Floats
He's
around.
offended because it's like her heart never beats that fast when I'm doing it with her. Oh, no. So, did she admit to it? Did he go to the hotel and actually catch her with the dude?
She was 100% about it. She was like, and whenever he confronted her, she tried to lie about it at first, but he's like, look, I've got your location on Life 360 that you were at this hotel. Like, your heart rate was crazy. Like, what was really going on? And she even admitted it. Like, yeah, she was having an affair, and, yeah, they got a divorce.
Why would you have your location on if you're having an affair?
Or the ring.
The ring, you can blame technology. But if you're, like, trying to do all this stuff if you're having an affair, why would you keep your... I don't know what Life 360
I
is.
have Life 360, and it shows like I can even pull it up and I see.
I would turn mine off.
You can just see exactly where. You're like, I do it for my kids. I can see exactly where they are.
Yeah, that's weird.
Turn it off. You're probably hiding text messages to hide your Life 360. But also don't have an affair.
but
And that
in
ring's
this
probably a
case,
waste of money. All right, well, I appreciate that story, Daniel. Thanks for calling.
I got a corny joke for you, too, also.
Bring it.
So when does a joke become a dad joke?
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When it's apparent.
Nice. I've heard that one.
Okay, cool. We don't have to say that. You just
Yeah.
got a joke.
I think
You gotta
Amy's
make him
done
feel
it.
less
I think
than.
Amy's
You
done
gotta
it.
just celebrate the guy. He
We've
called
heard
in,
them
give us a
all.
joke.
Okay.
Good story, too.
Daniel, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Here's Megan Maroney, Bobby Bone Show.